Here's the show that loves to talk about gadgets and gizmos, from A-Logic to Yamaha, cameras to control panels. You get what I mean. We love talking all things techie. In fact, that's the name of the show. And here is your host, Justin Dawson.
Welcome along, it's the All Things Techie podcast. My name is Justin Dawson, and this is episode 126 of the All Things Techie podcast. If you are tuning in and listening wherever you get your audio podcast, I always recommend this is a podcast that is going to be more video based, because this was me over at IBC2025, the International Broadcasting Convention over in Amsterdam last week, and my shows from the All Things Techie podcast are sponsored by StoreJ and PTZ Optics. Now, the latter, the PTZ Optics, I did a booth tour around their booth while over at IBC. PTZ Optics offer a wide range of cameras and joysticks, including the Move SE, as you can see on screen here, the Move 4K with auto tracking camera, now shipping, and also, of course, their Link 4K, and then their Hive cloud system. I love their Hive cloud system. What is it all about? Well, you can put not just a PTZ Optics camera onto this. This is professional control for everyone. And you have so many different choices, including the current studio. You can go into the multi-viewer controls. You can do the camera movement tools. You can do all your sources, whether they are PTZ cameras or not. They can all be added in, and there's several choices, including centralized control and streamlined workflows, Hive-linked hardware advantage, and the best-in-class camera control from anywhere in the world. As I say, connect, control, and create. So you can see it does a hell of a lot, and I caught up with the guys at the PTZ Optics booth at IBC 2025 to tell us more.
It's the All Things Techie podcast at IBC Day 2. I'm with one of our sponsors for the All Things Techie podcast at IBC, which is PTZ Optics. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Silka Brown, International Channel Manager at PTZ Optics. Excited to be here on your podcast.
Oh, thank you so much for coming on. PTZ has done so many new products in the past while. You have everything from mini broadcasts, PTZ cameras, hence the name, to everything in between joypads and everything. So Are we going to do a bit of a boot tour?
Yeah, let's do a little boot tour. I'll show you some things that are new. I guess before we get started, just a little bit about us at PTZ Optics. We're a US-based company. We were started about 40 years ago, actually, as an integration company.
Oh, right. I didn't know that.
Family-owned business. And over time, we started to see that there was a pretty big gap in the market between like really cheap, poor-quality cameras and really expensive, super, super expensive, high-end cameras.
Yeah, and exactly. And for someone that works in a university, it's like finding the in-between when they say, there's no budget. Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's all about. So we have created a solution for our integrators, things that are reliable, high quality. We back it all up with a 5-year warranty. We back it all up with an award-winning support team that's there for you. If something goes wrong, they're going to be there to hold your hand every step of the way.
I always love, like, you guys do live streams, podcasts, and you're talking about the tech, and it's on all the social media channels, and you can just find out. And you talk about your support, like. The amount of times I've just sent in a support ticket to Paul or yourselves, and it's instantly responded to.
Yeah. So something we're really, really proud of ourselves for. But let me show you what we have new today. So I talked a little bit about things that we do that we pride ourselves on. You know, our roots are in integration. And so one of the things that we try to do is offer versatile, flexible solutions that'll fit in all kinds of environments. So here we've got our flagship camera. This is our Move 4K, and you'll see that it has everything you could possibly need. HDMI, SDI, USB, power over Ethernet, comes with the NDI license, comes with that 5-year warranty, comes with that award-winning support. And this is also something that we do that is we continuously evolve our solutions. So the camera that you're seeing here launched 2 years ago. But today at IBC 2025, we've got some brand new technology that we've created for our existing products. So we don't just release a new camera every year and expect our users to buy that new thing to stay up to date with the latest technology. but we really continuously evolve our core so that if you bought a camera from us 2 years ago, you still have that really fantastic, great solution. So here with the Move 4K, we're showcasing our newest web interface, the PTZ Optics Horizon. So with the PTZ Optics Horizon, we're releasing new tools for camera control. Now you can simply drag this arrow around to move your camera around. You can also enter framing mode and just click anywhere on the screen and have your camera zoom in and frame to that location. Some really nice, easy tools. Another thing that we've done is we've upgraded our presets. So if you're like me and you have 10 presets and you see like 10 little numbers there, I forget what the difference is between preset 7 and preset 10, right? Now you can create a snapshot of that preset. So you can also take a snapshot of your preset, and you can also give it a name. So now I could go in and name what my preset is, but makes it so much easier to remember and label your preset. In addition to the new web interface for the Move 4K, we've also launched a new tracking solution. So we have this fantastic facial recognition technology built into our Move 4K, as well as our other PTZ cameras, that follows a presenter seamlessly across the stage or wherever they are. However, what are you going to do if you have a panel of seated individuals and you want to track their voices instead? Well, we've just unlocked a new solution, voice tracking technology, for the Move 4K and Link 4K cameras. The way it works is we've integrated with 6 of the industry's leading microphone brands, Yamaha, Sennheiser, Shure, Nareva, and a few others. And the camera will pick up positional data from the microphone and then pan to the active speaker in the room. Brand new technology for the 4K cameras. We're very excited about it. And this is a solution that we've provided at no additional cost to our users. All you need to have is one of the integrated microphones and one of our 4K cameras. Another thing that we're showcasing at our booth is our new camera control solution. So if you know PTZ Optics, you know we have some really great joystick controllers. Our Super Joy is our very best-selling joystick, but we've also unlocked a new area of camera control with our Hive Studio. So when you think about camera control, a lot of the times you're thinking of a single individual with a joystick, a single individual behind a computer controlling their cameras and running the production. What Hive Studio does is it revolutionizes camera control because now you can collaborate. Hive Studio makes it as easy to collaborate with your production as it would be to collaborate on a Google Doc. So all you do, and here we've got Hive pulled up, is you hit the share button and you can send a link, send an invite to users from anywhere in the world, and they can now control your cameras over the cloud. Very, very excited about that, and you can see that you can simply add in someone's email address, you can invite them to be a viewer, a producer, or an admin, which means that they're also in charge of the studio. And this becomes a way to not only share and collaborate your camera control management, but also to manage multiple studios. So you can see here that we've got our PTZ Optics studio, that's the one that's in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. We've got Courtroom Experience Center, that's one of our partners, where they do a lot of great solutions for courtrooms. And then down here, we're in IBC2025, where you can see our studio here. And this is what you're seeing the video feed from. You can add multiple sources. We've got our Move 4K here. You can drive it around. You can also click to center. So if you're maybe somebody who's running a house of worship and there's a lot of volunteers, let's make it easy for them, right? Click to center and the camera will go anywhere where you click. Or you can even add some nice cinematic tools like Fast Frame, where you can frame an area and then have the camera zoom into that spot. So lots of easy user tools. This makes it something that anyone can do. My son, he's 12, he's actually collaborated with us on some production. And so here you can see you've got your sources. So we've got our 2 cameras here. You can see them in quad view as well. So we've got the 2 side by side. You can set position presets. So let me go right here to our position preset against our camera wall there. And you can also set image presets. So if you're a house of worship and you have a candlelit sermon at night and then you have a morning sermon where you've got like that fresh daytime lighting coming in, you can adjust your settings there. And you can also access all of your camera controls. So one thing that makes Hive Studio really great too is that this is brand agnostic. So while it's a PTZ Optics solution, it'll also work well with any PTZ camera if you've got, and here let me actually show you that as well. So here I'm going to add a source. I'm just going to do this for demo purposes here. You can select a brand. You'll see that we've got all kinds of PTZ brands here that have integrated. I'm going to just click on Canon for demo purposes, and you can see that it's also their individual camera models that have been added here. So really exciting to have this be a tool where you can bring in, if you don't have to have, the Canon web camera control page pulled up, the PTZ Optics page pulled up, and if you have another brand, now you have 3 tabs that you're working in. You can do all of your camera control and color correction and production.
The Hive Cloud, I absolutely love. This has all the features, and I think you really have taken on your competitors on the fact that you can have any type of camera in this to track. I have to ask you, from someone that probably will try and use this on a university capacity, how does it work? Is it a license base?
Yes, so it is a license. Currently we offer a few different plans. We have a basic plan, which is free. That just gives you 1 camera source and maybe 5 gigabytes, I think, per month of cloud usage. Then you can get a standard plan, which is a couple more sources. We also have a professional plan if you have maybe multiple cameras and need more cloud usage. So all of that data can be accessed from our website, where you can really browse the different plans and pick one.
The one thing that I noticed as well is like you're brand agnostic because you have all the cameras listed, but also you don't. Maybe you do need to have the computer running in the background to be able to select the presets. But it works with the Elgato Stream Decks.
Yeah.
So you could have all these presets plugged into the Elgato Stream Deck or rack, or that they have the bit one now. That you can just control.
Yeah.
There's no programming involved. Very little programming involved, and you can control multiple rooms, multiple locations. The fact that you're recording, you can do the local recordings to the computer. You can have a little server, local server. It does absolutely everything.
Yeah.
And your camera range is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
You're doing that. And I love the fact that you're giving all this software with the 4K cameras.
Yes.
So
we have one other new thing.
Yes.
If you want to come this way. Here at IBC, we're also showcasing our new studio series of fixed cameras. This is something that we've been getting a lot of demand for, something that's sleek and easy to incorporate with our PTZ cameras. So a lot of our users are taking these fixed cameras and they're incorporating them in scenarios where they maybe have a few PTZs and a few fixed together. But what makes this such a great camera is it's an all-in-one solution. You've got a tally light, you've got a beam-forming microphone, you've got a time-of-flight sensor. So if you're using this for conferencing, you can also get a nice crisp forefront and a blurred background. You've got quick touch buttons here on the side, so you can also adjust your focus settings, set some quick presets right from the device itself. And you'll see here, compatible with standard mounts. So we've got a lot of podcasters using this, or sports productions using this, because it's so easy to move from place to place. And then on the back, we've got that flexible integration that we're known for. USB, SDI, HDMI, Power over Ethernet, comes with the NDI license. And you've got all of that on this little tiny sleek device that can fit anywhere. So this comes in a choice of gray or white, 12 times and 20 times optical zoom. And we're unlocking new at IBC today an ePTZ feature for this. So although it's a fixed camera, the way it works is you enable super zoom on a 4K camera, and that allows you to identify different areas in the shot and actually control this as if it were a PTZ camera. So you're getting that electronic movement here on a static camera because of that super zoom feature, where it's taking that 4K technology and it's converting it into a 1080p and zooming in to different areas in the 4K shot. So that's how you get that ePTZ functionality. We just unlocked that last week as new firmware, so we're very excited to be launching it here at IBC.
where can people find out more information?
Well, go to PTZOptics.com for more information, or contact me. I'm Silka Brown, International Channel Manager.
Thanks to the guys from PTZ Optics for sponsoring the All Things Techie podcast out at IBC 2025. Please do check out PTZ Optics website, where you can find out more about the Hive and all their camera range at ptzoptics.com. This has been another quick episode of the All Things Techie podcast, just doing a booth tour, and thanks to our sponsors PTZ Optics and Storage A for having us out at IBC 2025. And thank you for watching all the episodes of All Things Techie podcast out at IBC 2025. You can find out more about the International Broadcasting Convention by visiting our website www.allthingstech.ie. From me, Justin Dawson, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you at the next podcast. Goodbye.